Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share another important video, which is interview questions answers video, which was held at TCS for the position of Power BI developer. It was a bit experienced position, which is 3 to 5 years of experience. Again, I would like to mention that here nothing is wrong or right. If somebody asks me these questions, how I'll answer, what will be my answer for of the questions that I'm going to share with you. Please do like, share, and subscribe my channel. Please support my efforts. And if you are looking for any another video any other interview questions and any topic on DAX and Power Query and Power BI desktop, please mention in the comment sections. Also press the bell icon so that you can get the notification when a new video comes. Now let's get started. What is the first question? So it was, can we use username and user principal name in static RLS? The answer is no, because we know that in static RLS, a number of categories are less. So in that case, we define some rows and we define the static RLS. But in case of lot of means many categories, that time we will go for dynamic RLS, and in case of dynamic RLS, we need username and user principal name. So these questions can be answered in this way, that for static RLS we do not need this type of these functions. We use these functions in case of dynamic RLS. Next, does Power BI maintain or store historical data? The answer is no, because Power BI doesn't have any capability to store historical data. But we can do it using any type of data warehouse, or we can store it in the cloud. Also, we can do this using Power BI data flows. Next, if there are primary key and foreign key applied on table, does primary and foreign key get affected in the Power BI? The answer is no. But rather it may help in data modeling, because in Power BI we do data modeling. Otherwise, report cannot be generated. Now, what we do that we follow one-to-many relationship from dimension table to fact table while we do that data modeling. So basically, which is basically primary and foreign key relationship. So these questions we can answer in this way, that primary key and foreign key doesn't affect in Power BI report. Rather, it helps in Power BI reporting. Is it possible to create drill up and drill down on 3 fact tables? The answer is it's a bit tricky question. So in a single word, we cannot answer these questions. So technically, yes, technically we can do that, but it is not recommended. We do not do that. Why we do not do that? Ideally we follow the star schema, because of star as performance wise star schema is the best. But sometimes it is not possible to configure a star schema. So in that case, performance will be slow. So when how many schema we know? That star schema, snowflake schema, and bridge schema or galaxy schema. So bridge schema or galaxy schema, in that situation where more than one fact tables will be there. So when 2 fact tables are there, it is basically a bridge schema or galaxy schema. That means one bridge table will be there, which will connect 2 fact tables. So there will not be any connections, right? So we have to connect it using a bridge table between 2 fact tables. So here that bridge is known as bridge table or connection or bridge, that schema is known as galaxy schema or bridge schema. So here 3 fact tables are there. So that means 2 bridge connections will be there, 2 bridge table will be there, which will connect 3 fact tables. So we can say that lot of performance issue will be there in this type of situation. So already performance issues are there. After that, if we do drill up and drill down is basically that hierarchy level visualization. So hierarchy level visualization definitely will be a little bit of flow. So this type of situation is not recommended, though technically we can do that, but this is not recommended because it will affect a lot of performance issue. Next, have you done any type of automation? Yes, because we do schedule refreshing in Power BI service after deploying the report in Power BI service. We do schedule refreshing. That is also one type of automation. Also, we do the deployment pipeline in Power BI service. This feature is available in Power BI Premium license. So in that deployment pipeline, what we do, so here the data is moving from one environment to another environment, from development to QA and QA to prod. This is also another automation. So next automation we do using Power Automate. Using Power Automate, we can you can automate lot of tasks. One task which is related to our Power BI reporting, that is, for example, that if the data is very real-time data, like stock market data, so in that case, schedule refresh should be done very frequently. But what we know that Power BI has some limitations. In Power BI Premium license, we can see that maximum 48 times refresh is possible, not more than that. But if the refresh the 48 times, that means 30 minutes interval we can schedule the refresh. But if it is a requirement that we need to refresh the data after 10 minutes or 15 minutes, in that case it is not possible using Power BI service or Power BI. So in that case we have to go for Power Automate. So using Power Automate, we can schedule the refresh after 10 minutes or 15 minutes. That is also one important automation which we have done. Now data is coming from database. Table has 6k rows and table got truncated, leaving only 1k rows. Does Power BI have all the 6k rows from the table? The answer will be like this. If the data is connected in direct query mode, Power BI will display latest data. As soon as the table is truncated, Power BI will show 1k rows. If the data is connected in import mode, then definitely until the next data refresh is getting done, it will display 6k rows. After that schedule refresh, Power BI will display 1k rows. Next, how will you identify the type of license? Looking at the workspace, what is the size of the workspace? Size of the workspace depend on the license. Whenever you log into the Power BI service, you can see one symbol, that diamond symbol. So by the diamond symbol, we can say this is a premium workspace. In the premium workspace, diamond symbol will be there, but in case of pro license, that symbol will not be there. Next, what is unit testing in Power BI, and do you do report validation? How do you do that? Unit testing in Power BI is basically individual component testing. What we do means after after report generation, we check whether every visual is displaying correct result or not. That is basically component testing. We perform report validation by matching report data with source data. We also validate all visuals, filters, and interactions are properly working or not. Next, how will you cross-verify the data which is coming from data source to report? What we do here, we compare Power BI results with sourced data by writing SQL queries. What we do, we write one SQL means we write by writing the SQL queries. We try to fetch the data from the database. After that, we match that data in our report. Whatever our report visuals are giving the results, whatever report all the visuals are providing the results, that result is matching with the SQL queries or not. In that way, we do the cross verification. What is dual mode? When data is connected with more than one mode, like import mode as well as direct query mode, that mode is basically dual mode. For example, in real life scenario, usually fact tables are very large in size. So sometimes it happens that we are connecting fact tables in direct query mode, but dimension tables are not that large if compared to fact tables. So dimensions tables are connected in import mode. So this type of situation is dual mode. Basically, few data are coming from flat files, or it is connected as import mode, and a few data are connected as direct query mode. So this type of situation is known as dual mode. So that's all. If you like this videos, then please comment in the comment sections, and